you ever found a deal that you just had to take. Today I'm at Eindhoven Airport, the budget airport here in the Netherlands. And today I found a very cheap flight to Milan, Italy. And I'm going to fly there today with probably the worst airline company in Europe. At least I think it's the worst airline. It's Wizz Air. I consider them even more terrible than Ryanair. And that's just because of all the monetization they put in after you book their ticket. So follow me and let's fly to Italy. Now, of course, I have only paid for the base fare for this ticket, so I'm not allowed to bring any standard cabin luggage with me. So I can only bring this small backpack that is officially in compliance with the rules of Ryanair. It doesn't really compliance with the rules of Wizz Air, but I've measured it and it should be fine for this trip. But we'll definitely see for real if I get on the plane without any trouble. But if you're just going for 1 or 2 days, then this bag, it will do fine. It's a very handy bag. It has a lot of compartments and it can hold up to 10 kilos easily. It has many compartments for your clothes and for your camera equipment and everything. It's a really good bag and I bring it with me on all my trips. But we'll see if I get it on this plane. And now it was time to board the beautiful A320-200 Purple Bird of Wizz Air. Getting my Ryanair approved backpack on board was no problem at all. Lucky, nobody is sitting in this room, so I can sit at the window. Very nice. And now nothing to do and just enjoy the 90-minute flight to Milan in just a half-full plane. So I'm on the express train to Milan. It's the most quickest way into Milan. I'm not sure if it's also the cheapest, probably not, but because I only have like less than 1 day, I decided to use this one. It is very quiet in this train. There are other passengers, but I decided to go a little bit more in the back. So yeah. I'm the only one in this carriage. Now, if you want to get a train ticket for this express, then you should buy one online. It's the most quickest, easiest and also the cheapest way. Because online you can also buy a return ticket. But you can decide on which date and which time you want to use your return ticket. And also with a 3-hour gap. So if you want to return at 10 a.m. but you're running late or your plane is running late, then you can use it up to until 1 p.m. So you have a 3-hour gap to use your train tickets. The train should take around 30 minutes to get into the city center. So I'm just gonna enjoy this quiet this ride. Finally made it into Milan. The train also had a 30-minute delay, so that leaves me a little bit less time to explore. So about the train, it has not the best service. The train has no Wi-Fi, at least not my train, and there were no announcements whatsoever about what station you're about to approach. There was only one announcement when we left the airport, but the rest of the trip, no announcements whatsoever. It wasn't the best trip, but for now, just let us explore Milan. This is actually my first time in Italy, so also my very first time in Milan. My first impressions of this city were very good. I just loved all the old architecture, churches and narrow streets where the occasional tram passes you by. This canal street called Naviglio Pavese is a very great street if you want to get a bite or visit some great little shops. The biggest cathedral of Milan is of course the Duomo di Milano, and it is a must visit when you visit Milan. One of the advantages of COVID, luckily, is there aren't too much tourists around to spoil the view. And then it was time to get some Italian dinner as soon as the night fell. I got time to take one more look at the cathedral, and after it was time to call today and get some sleep since my feet were already very tired from walking everywhere this day. Good morning to you all. I just had a wonderful stay in this little budget hotel called the Parma Hotel. It's just outside of the city center, about 2 kilometers out of the city center. It's actually a pretty decent hotel. It's a nice bed, I got a single room. Yeah, everything is nice. It has a fan, it has air conditioning, TV, little bedroom. The shower could have had a little bit more of a cleaning, but everything and also there wasn't really any hot water. But for the price, I'm not really complaining. For now, it also comes with some little breakfast that you have to order the day before, and you have to give up a time slot when you want to eat, probably because of the whole pandemic. Breakfast was fine, it's just a few croissants and you have some bread that you can eat, some tea and coffee, not really to write something home about. It also has this nice little balcony that I was really surprised about, because I didn't see any balcony in the pictures on the internet. But yeah, I had a good stay over here, and unfortunately now it's already time to head back to the airport. On this trip I walked everywhere. I could have taken a metro, but because of the pandemic I didn't really want to get into a crowded train. Of course the weather at the time was also fantastic, so I really didn't mind walking and enjoying the views that I came across walking to the train station. The train station was around a 30-minute walk, and the train leaves also every 30 minutes. guess this guy is cleaning the train with some sort of cleaning spray gun. Back at the airport, my purple bird was already waiting for me. There was also this guy waiting with a full hair head mask. I guess he was very afraid to contract the COVID virus on the flight. On the way back, we got some spectacular views of the Swiss Alps. If you want to see more, click on the link now appearing in the video. You can check the 4K video I shot of the entire mountain range. And we're back again, where the journey started yesterday, Eindhoven Airport. Now, you all wondered what the prices that I paid for this return ticket. Well, it was a crazy low price of 90 euros and 98 cents. So that is 2 whole euro cents cheaper than the return ticket of the train that I had to take from Milan Airport. So that was absolutely ridiculous how cheap that is. Now, of course, I could only bring a small bag. But because I was only going for one night, that was not a problem. Also, I've really enjoyed this flight. The plane was only half full, so I had a whole row all to myself. And originally, Wizz Air put me on an aisle seat, and well, I could just move over to a seat with a window. So that saved me a couple of bucks too. Well, that was it for this trip. I hope you enjoyed the video. Tell me about your trips with the crazy low airfare tickets, or your experience with Wizz Air. And please like and subscribe if you want to see more content. And I'll see you on the next travel thingy. Bye.